Mr. Gu, we are here. Hello, Mr. Gu. This woman. I'm sorry. This pair of dogs. This lady looks exactly like Miss Jiang. Who is it? Xie Wan, you are just a vain bitch. What qualifications do you have to hit me? I want 1 million as a gift, but I am vain. Shut up. There is no place for the mistress to talk here. I just want to give you a gift of 1 million. You are chirping here. Are you crazy? Then give it to me. Give me whatever I want. I can make it happen for you. Get married in place. Mr. Gu, what are you looking at? Are you still on a blind date? Do you know why I want this 1 million gift? You don't know anything, so just call me here. If you have the ability, just find a man who can give you a gift of 1 million yuan. 1 million. 1 million dowry. Handsome guy, don't speak. I'll take it as your default. This is the first time in my life that someone throws money at me. What operation is this? I'll give it all to you, okay? That's all I really have. Mr. Gu can collect this money, right? Anyway, handsome guy, thank you for your help. We are destined to meet again. Aren't we going to get married? Didn't I just give you the paycheck? But I took it seriously. Hey, what do you want to do? My fiancée is missing. I need you to be in her place. Until I find her. Here is 500,000. I'll give you another 1 million when things are done. You're addicted to humming, right? The domineering persona is delicate. How old are you now? A mere 500,000 to 1 billion. 1 billion? Then I will stop speaking as a family. This 1 billion is too cliché. Let's do this. I'll only charge you a gift of 990,000 yuan. Meaning long-lasting. Please give me more advice for the rest of my life, boss. Happy cooperation. I actually do it for money. Married to a man I only met once. Boss, we agreed. Get divorced after it's done. As long as you satisfy me, the bonus is indispensable to you. No problem. Don't think it's legal anymore. You can touch me. Or do you want me to hold you accountable for molesting me before marriage? Sorry, boss. Is there anything I can do for you? Just apologize. But there's something I need you to cooperate with now. Meet your parents. Hey, isn't this the direction to my house? Yes, come to propose marriage. As the woman I care about, not only can you own huge assets, I'll give you whatever you want. The bride price has been prepared and is just behind my car. The only money-grubbing mother and daughter in my family, and give them betrothal gifts. Your dad is seriously ill. I have no money. Just pay for his medical treatment. How could you have no money? My dad used to make so much money. Didn't I ask you to save it? I spent all my money long ago. There is only one way now. It's just that you and Su Junming should get married as soon as possible. Use your bride price to treat your father. Let's go in first. They will come to your door later with the bride price. The person who really cares about me is no longer here. There is no need for any ceremony or betrothal gift. As my woman, both the ceremony and the betrothal gift are necessary. Let's go. Xie Wan, do you still dare to come back? Why don't I dare to come back? Hey, you brought back a wild man. He's dressed like a human or a dog. I'm afraid this suit is not rented, right? You're relying on me. The vampire who won't leave my house. How much money can you spare? Thanks Wan, we managed to arrange your marriage with great difficulty. I've messed you up. You brought this poor boy back again. Did I raise you to make you angry with me? Do you support me? The person who raised me was my father's wife who passed away due to illness. Instead of you, this stepmother has only lived in my house for less than a year. I don't care. You must apologize to Su Junming. Then marry him. Got 1 million in gift money. Is this how her family treated her? Feed the poor boy. The rent for your suit is quite expensive, right? To thank Wan, you spent this unjust money. You're so stupid. I predict. You just followed your worthless father, right? Bitch, you dare to hit me. The one I hit is you. What are you doing? Don't touch me. I don't hit women. But for Xie Wan, I can make an exception. These are all betrothal gifts, right? That adds up to 1 million. It seems that the blind date thing is not dirty yet. I want to seize this opportunity. Xie Wan, look how rich Junming is. Look at the poor boy next to you again. He just sold his kidney. He's not worth much money. These things add up. No matter what, there must be 100 million, right? That's what you're talking about, Su Junming. Can he afford it? Don't say 100 million. I'm afraid you can't even get 100,000, right? I really didn't expect this Junming to be so sincere. Besides, there is also a cash gift of 10 million yuan and 3 single-family villas. Mom. So much money. So much money. Good. This marriage is settled like this. Jiao Lanhui, are you marrying your daughter or selling her? Shut up. Junming doesn't remember his past grudges. Give us a gift. Clean it up yourself. Get married tomorrow. And the brat next to you. Get out of here now. Since the Xie family doesn't welcome me, what are you doing? Don't even leave. Xie Wan, this is a gift from Junming. You go find that Su Junming. Maybe he can afford so much. Xie Wan, stop him quickly. Xie Wan, don't forget your father's medical expenses. Xie Wan, don't forget your father's medical expenses. Don't make any mistake. These were given to me by my husband. Whether I accept it or not, it has nothing to do with you. Xie Wan, stop pretending. How could you find Jiao Fushui? Excuse me. I really found it. Who are you? Whether you are recognizing objects or people. My vision is really not that bad. It feels too bad for me too. Husband, let's go. There's no need to stay here and go. Xie Wan, your father has worked hard to raise you for so many years. He is sick now. You can't just walk away like this, right? I will pay for the medical expenses. Thank you Wan for such colorful gifts. Giving me a few million is not too much, right? Okay, I will burn it for you as long as it takes for you to die. Xie Wan, come back to me. Xie Wan, come back to me. Do not move. Just think of it as everyone getting what they need. I support you in front of your family. Now it's your turn to help me when I go to my house. We are now a couple doing a full set of dramas. Wife. New. Where does this man come from? Are you Xie Wan? Grandpa, she is Jiang Ran. Did I ask you? You always bring someone who looks like Xie Wan. Come back and lie to me, if it's still fake this time. I made the woman next to you unable to eat and walked around. No wonder you are so generous. If you have money for a black card, it will cost you your life. Are you Xie Wan? Grandfather. Grandpa, I grew up in an orphanage. I changed my name now. My name is Xie Wan. So do you remember what happened when you were a child? Lift your head and let me take a closer look. It really looks like Xie Wan, especially the eyes. Finally got through it. Grandpa, you were also deceived by her. Do you have evidence? I have no evidence. But I have witnesses. I found the real Jiang Ran. Fortunately, my mother tipped off the news and I reluctantly asked for someone to come. That guy is smart and shouldn't be a big problem. Grandfather. I miss you so much. Do not talk. Don't affect my performance. Grandpa, this is before I go out. Specialties that my parents asked me to bring you. Your parents? Didn't Jiang Ran's parents pass away? Grandpa, she is so excited. We take a long-term view. No, it's my grandpa. I was so excited just now. I've misspoken. My grandfather. Miss you. One day I will ask him to come and reminisce with you. Enough. Shut up. Grandpa, listen to me. You don't look like Jiang Ran either. Grandpa, we can only take photos from childhood to judge Jiang Ran's current appearance. Isn't she growing now? The eldest brother Jiang Ran is a wealthy lady after all, right? Why did you bring back a country girl? Cut. Let me ask a question that Jiang Ran really knows. Come and test you. Jiang Ran broke a vase when he was a child. Do you know what color it is? Blue and white porcelain. Answered so quickly. Fortunately, I bribed the old housekeeper in advance. Only then can we understand the former Jiang Ran. Grandfather. Jiyusha hesitated here. Can't spit out a word. Who is the real Jiang Ran? It's obvious, right? Grandpa, get this country girl out of here quickly. Grandpa, I was still young at that time. Can't remember anything either. But you can remember the colors so clearly. I still remember it's blue and white porcelain. Someone drag this woman out for me. Grandpa, I didn't know she was fake. I was cheated too. No. It's all your fault. Talking nonsense. Shut up. You don't have to argue anymore. I know best what kind of person you are. Grandpa, I don't mean that you miss Jiang Ran too much. Did I just do this? In this case, just keep looking for Jiang Ran. Please accompany me to tomorrow's dinner party. Grandpa's dinner tomorrow is very important. Get out of here with this woman. I don't want to see you now. Well done. Thank you, husband, for the compliment. Don't be happy too early. I still don't believe you are Jiang Ran. How did you find her? I met her by chance in a cafe. Information survey shows the time she was adopted by the orphanage, the time when Jiang Ran disappeared. The difference is less than 1 month, so I suspect that she is most likely Jiang Ran. From today, Xie Wan moves into the Jiu family. If I find out. You also pretended to be Jiang Ran with a purpose. So you prepare the information from the beginning. Convince the old man. You didn't help me when you asked the question just now. GU family water depth. I also want to know if you can respond flexibly. Aren't you afraid that my grandpa threatens you? What are you afraid of? I am Jiang Ran. You are such a big-breasted, brainless idiot. All because of you. I can't attend the dinner party. There is no chance to discuss cooperation. It's better now. They can only see Jiyusha. Can't see me anymore. You let go. What does your overturned car have to do with me? You still want to hit me? I tell you, the Qing dynasty is all yellow. Don't act like a moth day by day. Snort. Jiang Ran. I want to see how long you can pretend. Here. From now on it's your room. The agreement between the two of us cannot be known to third parties. It's not as simple as being a child bride, right? I see that your whole family attaches great importance to Jiang Gran. Before my grandfather's friend passed away, I specifically asked you to take good care of Jiang Gran. As a result, Jiang Gran disappeared when he was a child. This matter has always been on my father's mind. My grandpa is older now. I hope I can fulfill his wish. You can pack up and go out to eat later. Do you live in this room? Please take good care of Jiang Gran in the future. Take care of me. How much did Jiyusha give you? I pay double the money. Alipay Huabei has expired. Please pay in time. Sorry, I'm expensive. You can't afford it. Are you sick? I don't know if you have ever heard of a saying, true love is priceless. You. I finally passed the interview with this company. Xie Wan, why are you here? Isn't this the bitch who caused me to get beaten in the GU family? Her name is Xie Wan. Junming introduced you in? Still a related account. See how I deal with you in the future. Hello, I am Manager Kui from the sales department. Mr. GU is here. Mr. GU is here. Hurry up, hurry up. Mr. GU. Mr. GU is the CEO who parachuted in. I have been managing the head office abroad before. I just returned home a few days ago. You'd better not have any bad intentions to seduce your boss. You guys are not worthy of carrying Mr. Gu's shoes. Mr. GU arrives. Hello, Mr. GU. Isn't this the man I married? I'm the chief costume designer here. Your job is to make me coffee. Then bring it to my office. And clean my office for me. Not a single leaf should have dust on it. Why doesn't Zhongyi arrange work for me? Just let me do odd jobs. Make me a drink too. Do you have no hands yourself? Xie Wan hasn't figured out what her status is yet. You are a newcomer. You should listen to everyone's orders. Run errands for us. Understand. Which company regulations stipulate that new employees must do these things? Zilly, if I'm older than you should listen to me. But you are from the sales department. I can't control the employees in the design department no matter what. I'm sorry, Mr. Gu. Follow me. It is said that there are 3 things a new official needs to do when he takes office. This time the immortal can play. I heard that when Mr. Gu was at Guanari head office, I can't tolerate any sand in my eyes. Whenever an employee makes a single mistake, he or she will be fired. Immortals always come and go as quickly as they come. How does it hurt? Sorry, I should have just drank the coffee in that supervisor's face. Apply medicine. It's all swollen like this. Can't help but want to tease him. How is it much better? Doesn't it hurt anymore? Sorry. Stop acting here. I didn't even try. What are you panicking about? What do you call your wife here? No outsiders. No need to act. You'd better guess by yourself. Sit in the office every day. How to exercise. Hey. What are you looking at? Nothing to do, Mr. Gu. Aha. By the way, Mr. Gu, since you didn't take the initiative to ask me what happened in the tea room just now, then I'll say it myself. I know that as a newcomer, I need to learn a lot. You should also learn a lot, but I don't. I think I can only do these things like serving tea and pouring water. I'm not asking because I'm waiting for you to speak yourself. Which employee do you think the boss will care about you on the first day? This is the workplace after all. That's right. But why do I always feel like he's a little angry with me? Okay, Mr. Gu, I see. I'll figure it out myself. Mr. Gu, your eyes are glued to Madam's face. All drawn. Call Zhongyi over here. I want to personally take care of today's matter. Yes. Mr. Gu didn't say anything to you when you came in, right? Did Mr. Gu ask you to refund the money? If not, I'll shoot you open. He always has a lot. He just asked me to find a report to give him. Does Mr. Gu seem to be missing a shirt? Xie Wan deliberately spilled coffee on Mr. Gu's clothes. Want to seduce him? I never thought about it that way, but Manager Kui can say such a thing. Is it because you think so? Because I like fashion design. Just came to this company, and I just want to do my job well. As for Mr. Gu, he's not my type. How dare he hire someone to provoke his boss? Is he here to compete for the market? Offend Mr. Gu twice in one day. I looked at Mr. Gu's eyes, most likely to open him up. Why are not you talking? Did I hear everything? Then I said it. Starting today, all employees of our company can't use your own position. Bullying or bossing subordinates around. Remember everyone. I'm recruiting talents for everyone. not a hired hand. Please focus your attention on your work. Don't engage in those things that are available but not available. You should consider your favorite type only after you are already married. Isn't it a bit late? Everyone is gone. What else are you watching? This work ability is not reflected. I already have the ability to complain. Who are you suing? Stop pretending. Xie Wan. It turns out that this man has a sharp mouth. Tofu heart. Designer Zhong. You always ask me to do some work like serving tea and water. I don't have the chance to show off my work abilities either. You want a chance? I'll give it to you. Mr. Gu is out to socialize. I don't know who he works overtime for. Isn't it that the chief designer is dissatisfied with what he designed? Who asked him to go to Mr. Gu and complain? Mr. Gu. Mr. Gu. We go home. Mrs. Shawani has already got off work. Let's take the subway home. Let's go. Then I'll get off work first. How can a worker deserve to eat? Brother, are you still human? I don't want to get off work yet if I want to eat. Mr. Gu, you don't have a boss, I do. These were all drawn by you, right? Right. Otherwise, the chief designer keeps saying he is not satisfied. If you are not satisfied, don't give any reason. Then I can only keep painting. Paint until he is satisfied. Now I'm afraid that he will still choose the original one. Okay, no need to draw anymore. Do you also think that my painting is not good? Very pretty. Are you talking about me or him? You and him are fine. Now I seriously doubt that you are in PV5. You won't really. Do you want me to work overtime with you until dawn? The price on you. Then Mr. Do, are you willing to work overtime for training? I just want to be with Xie Wan now. Give. You. Boss, where is my soul? Hey, it's coming soon. Thank you, beauty. Usually alone, there are two of us today. The boss is good everywhere, just for flowers. Come, boss. Husband. Husband looks the same. You try their skewers. It's really delicious. Their skewers are the best in a 10-mile radius. Try it. Delicious. Isn't it not bad? To you. Xie Wan. This bitch. Xie Wan. This bitch. Sued you and mean. I'm in a very good mood now. I suggest you disappear where you are. Snort. That's ridiculous. Do you have any shame? It's not time for you to lick me and ask for $1 million gift. Now someone else is licking it. You relied on me like a bitch back then. Why do you still have a temper now? You forgot that you followed me at the door of my company every day. It's time to call me day and night. Why can't I satisfy you anymore? What happens if you change your sponsor? The price he gave was higher. You shut up. Do you know who he is? He is the president of Hungyong Group. Hungyong Group. It's a coincidence that it's the president's turn. My baby is also in the Hungyong Group. How about I introduce you to each other? Baby is here, husband. Excuse me, he drank too much. Let's go right away. What are you going to do now? Shut up. What are you going to do? Are you okay? What can happen? I won't blame these two scum of society. Make yourself angry. In fact, you care very much. Right. I just care. Everything he said is right. I'm just a snob. All I can think about is the bride price. I want a face too. But is face worth anything? Not worth anything at all. There is no way he can cure my father who is lying in the hospital bed. I can't afford the expensive medical bills either. I want to work and earn money. So I can only shoot as hard as I can. Don't want to be seen. But no one can see it. I have entered the company of my choice through my own efforts. I thought I could show off my talents, but in the end, everyone regards me as a thorn in their side. You are indeed a related party. You are Mrs. Gu. I know you really want to rely on yourself. But now even if you have me. Relation. Whole one. What a shame. You actually asked Grandpa to wait for you to eat. Such a thing can also pretend to be Jiang Ran and live in the Jiu family. Introduce. This is Jiu Yi's mother Sun Cheong. Hello aunt, how did you become this wife? Don't you know what it means to keep one's integrity? Auntie, although I have already married into the Jiu family, but I have my own job. Next time I will try to be on time and not be late. It's me who wants to wait for her. I support her having her own job, and I'm very pleased. She is an excellent and independent woman. Okay, let's eat. Zhong Ran. Do you remember when I hugged you when you were little? I don't remember much about my aunt's childhood. Turns out he's here to test me again. What kind of food do you like to eat? I probably won't forget it, right? After all, although a person has lost his memory, but the taste won't change. But I grew up in an orphanage when I was a child. It's good to be full. How can we say whether we like it or not? It's okay to forget. It doesn't matter if your taste changes. Suffered so much. I'll ask the kitchen to make more of your favorite ingredients from now on. Since I can't remember anything, then how can you prove that you are Jiang Ran? At first, I didn't believe that I was the real Jiang Ran. Until I saw Grandpa. I have an inexplicable feeling of intimacy. You actually say that Grandpa is kind just to curry favor with Grandpa? Who doesn't know that Grandpa is famous for being strict? Ha 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 ha, I'm here. It does look a bit arrogant. You two thought I was very strict when you were little. Only in the future will this little girl find me popular and popular. She always asks me to play with her. You are not afraid of me. This is really similar to Xiao Ran. I remember Jiang Ran was very cute when he was little, not as barbaric as this blood pill. Wouldn't it be better to be a little more savage? You won't be bullied. If you are lovable, who can bully you? Get out, and you are not allowed to stay in the orphanage. Why do you look so cute to adults? What if the adults adopted you first? What's the use of adopting one? Gluttonous now, such a vicious stepmother. Who married you? That must be such a bad luck. Unlucky. I don't think. Brother, you married this kind of woman. You'll have to bear it from now on. No need to wait until later. What? You actually went with him without asking my opinion? Go and get the certificate. What does my marriage to him have to do with you? Brother, what you mean is that it has nothing to do with Grandpa. Now that you've become the CEO, you don't even care about Grandpa anymore. I didn't even tell my grandpa about getting married. Nurse, have you been abroad for a long time? He's actually so open-minded. Just make your own decision and get married. Do your parents know? Grandpa, this matter, I want to explain it to my parents when I go abroad. As for getting married, not because I'm open-minded. I knew it the first time I met Xie Wan. This is probably love at first sight. What happened? Knowing that what he told is a lie, but my heart is beating so fast. Who believes it? You and Jiang Ran have been good friends since childhood. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to pick up the doll. Kiss me, you do seem to be a good match. Get up, get up. Story, don't think you said that. Grandpa won't care about you. You decided to get married on your own. I know Grandpa is angry. Let's go, okay husband. Mom, what do you mean by being pragmatic? He did it on purpose. In order to prove that the woman is Jiang Ran, even marry him. Didn't you tell your family that you got married? Did you tell your family about your marriage? My family is in a special situation. Me too. You have such a good relationship with your childhood sweetheart, but now we are married. Will you be jealous when he comes back? I don't have feelings for Jiang Gran between men and women. It's just a little sister I had when I was a kid. It doesn't matter even if Jiang Gran comes back. Just to make up for my grandfather's regrets over the years. What is he worried about? I asked something I shouldn't have asked. Have no idea. What do you mean by not knowing? You asked so many questions today. Are you jealous? I don't like eating sour food. What are you thinking about? This tyrant's brain is just different from normal people's. Yes, it doesn't matter whether we normal people live or die. How do you hit people and still use tricks? Are you still a woman? I'll hit you once and you won't be able to bear it anymore. You are still a man, you. If you can't do it, I can't give him any excuse. Snort. What benefits does the story give you? Make you spend all your money to agree to get married. Didn't I say that last time? He gave me true love. Are you mentally ill? Don't think I don't know. You are not Jiang Ran at all. There must have been some kind of deal between you and Jiyusha, right? It seems that this person is a bit slippery, but not many pairs. I just made a deal with him. Love trading. Why don't you follow me? He is a person who came back from abroad. I've never stood here before. What I give you is limited. Snort. Hey. Ah. You. Because I was bullied in the welfare home, specifically promised 3 dozen. I didn't expect it to come in handy today. I'm your sister-in-law. I was wrong. Why are you stopping me? Still teasing me? Did he seduce me? It was he who seduced me. Have you never looked in the mirror since you were a child? It's all red. Does it hurt? Ah, acting. It hurts a little. Take the medicine. Good husband. You too. I've been beaten like this. Just leave as you say. Don't you see that I care about your sister-in-law? Is it interesting to show affection in front of me? Interesting. Do you still want to stay? A big departure. Why did you hit him so hard? He touched me. Well played. He can't touch you. That's it for me. Why do you keep urging me like this? You haven't left yet. This is my room. Where am I going? Then let me move in. Does a villa as big as yours not have a guest room? Don't you want them to know that we are a fake couple? How can I sleep tonight? This is the bed. Sleep on the sofa, better than sleeping on the floor. Go to sleep. I have to work tomorrow. He actually took the initiative to sleep on the sofa. Doesn't seem that gangster. Bring it on. Thought of us again. My mind is as deep as the south. Come and sleep. As long as you don't touch me. Why didn't you tell your family about your marriage? I'm afraid you'll be robbed. I should say it was intentional, right? After all, Jiang Ran and I look so similar. Then what if my poor acting skills are exposed? Aren't you at a disadvantage? Xie Wan's performance completely exceeded my expectations. I'm wrong. Sleep early. Still working tomorrow. Hope he didn't hear my heartbeat. Ah. Sorry about that. I forgot I was married. Such a big person. Sleeping so dishonestly. Answer the phone. Hello. Xie Wan, where have you been fooling around? I'm married now. What does it have to do with where I go? I thought about it. You are lying. Xie Wan, I don't know where you are. Find someone to act in a play. No wonder we don't dare to give away betrothal gifts. I'm afraid it's rented. Come back to me and continue the blind date. No matter how excessive the other party's demands are, you must marry me. Jiang Langui. Don't you have a daughter named Xie Yang? You can let her marry. I want the gift so much. Get her married quickly. Xie Wan. I'm late for work. Is that the man talking? Yes, that's my husband. Xie Wan, you must be hiding something. Okay, I'm going to be late for work and hang up. I really didn't mean it just now. You won't be angry, right? What did you call me husband just now? I'm going to wash up first. Xie Wan actually found a job. I'm afraid it's not some kind of sweeping and cleaning. This thing, so weird. The key is that we can't find him now. There is a place he will definitely go to. Good morning, Grandpa. Did you sleep well yesterday? My sister-in-law has probably never slept in such a nice room. I'm afraid I'm too happy to fall asleep. Too tired from work. Fall asleep. You still go to work. Where to go to work? I'm in Henjiongji, Tuanhe. Isn't this a company run by my eldest brother? None of my business. Before I took over that company, he already passed the interview, but the onboarding process is more cumbersome. I just started working officially yesterday. This is also convenient. We can go to and from get off work together in the future. No, Grandpa, I just need to take the subway to and from get off work. I don't want to receive any special treatment for this either. After all, I have a superior subordinate relationship with Ji Yusha in the company. If someone sees us getting on and off the bus together, I'm afraid of bad influence. Very independent and thoughtful. Ha ha ha, hurry up and eat it. Ha ha ha, there's something else. Really made this old guy happy. I can also get a share of the GU family's property in the future. Then wouldn't it be more economical for me to take it? Hello. Ms. Xie, please pay this medical fee in time. Otherwise, the patient's progress will be delayed. Hasn't it already been handed in? Miss Xie, we have not received your payment record here. If you have any questions, you can come to the hospital for consultation. Okay, I got it, thank you. Jiangnan Society actually deceived me into paying my medical bills. Does he really want his father to be tortured to death? Do you need me to take you to the subway station? Need not. Husband, I want to discuss something with you. Explain. Well, that's it. I want to follow you. Advance some money. Can. Kiss me. Why don't you leave? Ah. Damn it. He seems angry. He's angry with him. Go to work. The promised time will never come. Walk. Yo. Also look at the Wang Fu stone. My stability skills are better than his. Do you want to try it? Why? Go quickly, go quickly. Ignore this madman. Actually pay the full amount. I actually forgot to give you a note. Not leaving. Dodang is quite interesting. Mr. Gu is almost at the company. Stop laughing. Drive your car. Good morning, everyone. Xie Wan, you have the nerve to show me such a rubbish design draft. Why don't you just stop doing fashion design? Designer Zhong, you should refer to what's wrong with me, rather than just insulting employees. If I had to explain it to you completely every time, then why don't I design it myself? What do I want you to do? But I kept revising it over and over again. It's also a waste of time. What a waste of company resources. Why is it so noisy? Why is Mr. Gu here? Why is Xie Wan so unlucky every time? This time it's Xie Wan's own problem. Mr. Gu just took office. Mr. Gu came to inspect the work. What's wrong? Mr. Gu arranged work for him according to your instructions. But his performance was very, very poor. This is all what you drew. Right, otherwise. It's over. Mr. Gu seems to be angry. The employees recruited are very capable. Mr. Gu must be angry. Ah, then we won't be unlucky too, right? Show me his design draft. Dad's so rubbish. I just threw it in the trash can. Even if you don't like my design, that is also the fruit of my labor. Why throw it away casually? Then please go to the trash can and look through it. He is helping me. Wear it for everyone to see. Please give your opinions after reading this. This design is too good, right? Why is it treated as trash? This is too ridiculous. If it looks like this, It seems to be the construction craftsmanship of the chief designer. Maybe it's because I've been too tired from work recently. Didn't you see clearly? That's it. I'll give you a long vacation. You go back and have a rest. Mr. GU is the current product plan of the company. It's all designed by me. Hey, look. This manuscript is very similar to the previous manuscript by designer Zhong. Hey, this is not carved from the same mold. It's obvious that his is better. Get his things. My manuscript was originally written when I was in college, and yours. I designed this draft a long time ago. How to prove? Why should I prove it? You copied my manuscript. You are still reasonable. From design inspiration to design to modification. And the final product is put into bags. Put it in my teacher's place. I can take it out anytime. How about you? I designed so many. How is it possible that everything is preserved intact? Is it because you couldn't take it out because you plagiarized it? There is no creative process at all. When the designer writes it first. No wonder every time I talk about the design plan, it's so bad. It turned out to be copied. Nothing. Designer Zhong. Do you want to go out by yourself? Or should I call security? All right. The position of designer is currently vacant. I will choose a capable person. Yi Rong, congratulations on your promotion to the new chief designer. What a great news from the delivery room. Has it gone up? I still have a lot to learn. I hope I won't be like Zhong Yi and call me a handyman again. Xie Wan, your design is beautiful. Thank you and congratulations on your promotion. Mr. GU is very good at distinguishing between right and wrong. Many young girls in the company want to marry such a man. Maybe he's already married. Then everyone must be envious of his wife, right? I didn't expect my wife to be right in front of you, right? Yes, I envy it too. Hey, let's have a meal together after get off work. I just want to chat with you when I have a design. Okay. Mr. GU wants you to go to his office tonight. I called you after get off work. What a cold and heartless boss. Didn't you just say good things to others? Okay, next time. Let's have dinner together next time. Where to go? Have a meal. Don't you have something to do with me? Eat. We are husband and wife when we are at work. Now husband and wife. Eat, just eat. Sneaking. It's like an office romance, aren't we? Wife, why does he call me wife every time? My heartbeat will be so fast. Who fell in love with you? We just got married. It's even weirder to say that. Can you go? Wife. And do the. How does it feel to be a new designer? Shu Yurong? Well, she told me she wanted to marry you. He told me today that he envied Mr. Gu's wife. I said me too. He envies himself. As for Shu Rong, I think he is quite nice. He invited me to dinner today. Tell me about the designer. Well, but. Oops, I was stopped by this person. Talking about work during working hours. Falling in love after get off work. Not in love. Yes, it enhances the relationship between husband and wife. But speaking of it, I think your design style looks a lot like someone I know. Which designer? www. Since my mother passed away, I have no intention of designing. I don't use the name W anymore. I didn't expect anyone would remember it. Have you seen him? Never seen it, but I've always wanted to collaborate with him once. I just sent a message to his email address. Never got a reply. Unexpected. I married you. And sitting right in front of you. Then why do you want to cooperate with him so much? When I first saw his design drawings, there is a feeling of soul compatibility. Do you like it this much? Of course. I'm not saying you have poor abilities. On the contrary, it is good. Just in the company. It's a public company. In fact, besides my mother and teacher, I have no one around me. No one has ever praised me so highly. You will receive a lot of compliments in the future, thanks to the designer. Oh, hey, what are you talking about? Why don't you go home? It turned out that I was eating delicious food here with a man. Damn, I didn't expect this man to be so rich. Why can Xie Wan have dinner with him? Xie Yang, I'm warning you. Don't make me slap you here. This handsome guy, do you know, Xie Wan is a woman who always gives up. She is a gold digger. I regretted getting married because I thought the bride price was too small. That's why I came to hook up with you. She loves vanity. Only money is in my heart. It's a coincidence that I only have money. How to say? Are you finished? Please go out. Interrupting our meal. This man is supporting people. Really good job. You dare me to get out? Who do you think you are? Thank you enough. Xie Wan, don't be proud. The most important thing for a man like him is a woman. Wait until he gets tired of playing. I will abandon you without mercy. You little bitch. Do you want to fight with me here? I am neither light nor heavy. If you insist on messing with me, then you can give it a try. Don't you care if your woman is like this? It has nothing to do with me, both civil and military. Fine. Waiter. I was beaten by your customer. You'd better give me an explanation. Otherwise, go complain to your boss. Hello, I am the manager here. What's the matter? If you don't kick him out today, I'll tell your boss. My boss is good friends with me and your boss. If you neglect me, I asked him to fire you. Do you know our boss? Why don't you drive these two people out of here quickly? Why don't I remember that I have a friend like you? What put him on the blacklist? It's the boss lady. Please leave now. You couple of bitches. Wait for me. This store is yours too. It can also be yours. Well, the two of us got married. We can share everything. This is called joint property of husband and wife. Boss lady. I thought that man was so rich. Aren't you the restaurant owner? What's so exciting? It's really something I've never seen in the world. A few meals can make a man desperate. Mom, you don't even know how embarrassing I am today. Take you back to ask for it. Girl, where did you get so much money? Don't do anything stupid. Don't worry, Dad, I found a job that pays well. The boss is also very nice. He also gave me an advance payment for my work in advance. If you have capital, that's good. Blame me, blame me. I lost all my family's money due to illness. Hey Dad. Don't say that. Living is the most important thing. It's all Jiang Laihui's fault. Mother and daughter spent all the money gambling. Dad thought it was because his medical bills were too expensive. I can't tell the truth to irritate him. You white-eyed wolf. He doesn't even care about his own father. Hanging out with other men. He doesn't even care about his own father. But playing with other men. Can't see it. Turns out to be an invalid person. With this kind of woman. What a bad luck. Didn't Jiang Lanhui never care about her father's illness? Why did you come to the hospital? You left your dad alone in the hospital. Are you still human? Jiang Lanhui, the person least qualified to say anything about me is you. Why is it so noisy? Come and take a look, all of you. He relies on me to be his stepmother. Don't want to see me. He bullies me. Your father worked hard to raise you. How can you be so cruel? Even his stepmother should be nicer to him, right? This. Why are you here? Now I'm the villain. I didn't come to the hospital for a few days yesterday. I'm here to raise money. I've already paid the medical bills. Stop talking nonsense. How can you afford to pay for medical expenses? This is a hospital. No loud noise. Doctor, did he really pay the medical bills? Miss Chen already paid her medical bills a few days ago. If nothing else happens, we can have surgery this week. How can this be? Miss Xie has paid her medical bills a few days ago. If nothing else happens, we can have surgery this week. How can this be? You took the money and kept it for yourself. Do you think I don't have money to pay for Dad's surgery? We blamed the wrong person. If I had never been to the hospital, how does the doctor know his name? Should have known. This old woman yelled. What a shrew. Unexpectedly, I ran into an old acquaintance during the physical examination. Your indicators are fine on the road. Thank you, miss. I have something to do. Discuss with you. Let's change places. This woman also knows intentional. Xie Wan. I probably know why you married Jiusha. This is just his guess. As long as I don't admit it, that's fine. If you want money, come to me. I have plenty of money. I don't understand what you're talking about at all. Believe it or not, I will check your account right now. I just know your transaction amount. Check it. 1 million is so little. The story is too clumsy, right? Look at the time first. That day someone picked you up at your doorstep. When he was happy, he gave me 1 million. Oh, right. This is just a show of affection between us husband and wife. Just you thought about it. Why did Xie Wan think it was intentional? Originally I wanted Xie Wan to be embarrassed in the hospital, then take her out and give her to the old man. Lu Yi was bleeding halfway and took him away. What should I do then? We collected all the money from the bride price. That old man knows. You will definitely not let us go. Since Xie Wan and Ji Yi know each other, we can't move. Grandpa, please return the bride price. You are not mom. I spent all the gift money. Can't retreat. Don't worry, we still have a solution. Ah. You also reported on the itinerary. Not a real couple. Why doesn't he open it? He sent us all so many text messages. Well, hello, my name is W. I sent so many text messages to W. Oh, come back soon. Aha. I know I was spending the day with my wife. Didn't you use WS account to reply to emails? Why just? It's nothing. What's wrong? What happened? Knowing the content of our transaction on purpose, but I didn't admit anything. It's no use even if he knows. He can't prove that we are fake. Then do you remember any obvious characteristics of Jiang Ran? Ah no. I just want to confirm. I might be the real Jiang Ran. I can't help you with this. My memory of him, the memory is already very blurry. I can remember him now. There should only be some elders who took care of him in the past. Like a nanny or something. After Jianglan disappeared, the nanny has been fired. If we go to a lot of trouble to find a nanny now, get to know Jianglan. It's like helping to find evidence deliberately. The risk is too great. We are childhood sweethearts. You still can't remember. Why does it feel like she is jealous? I was kissed out of nowhere. No. Are you here on purpose? Who are you acting for? Are you blushing? Are you blushing? Impossible. Then I haven't asked you clearly yet. It's all my fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. I don't remember anything about the Jiang people from before. Only you like me in front of me. Really? Mom, that Jiang Ran must be fake. Jiyusha gave him 1 million. He agreed to pretend to be Jiang Ran. What did you say? Jiang Ran can do what others can't. What you said reminded me. Dad, do you still remember what Xie Wan doesn't like to eat? Of course I remember. He doesn't eat carrots, because Xie Wan is allergic to carrots. Hey, there is carrot juice in this bread today. How come nothing happens to you? Ouch, why did you start pretending as soon as you mentioned allergies? Come back to the hospital again. What a show today. Acting really well. Are you blind? Does he look like this for a show? I have never made bread with carrot juice at home. Someone call the chef here. Let me see who gave the order. How do you feel when you wake up? When I was little, my face turned red when I ate carrots. I didn't expect it to be because of allergies. I must be ugly now. Don't look at me. So cute. My wife is quite beautiful. Is it really just a transaction? Then why is this man so worried about me? But I didn't know before. You and Jiang Ran have the same resonance. It's my uncle. Sorry about that. Isn't it just right? It just so happens that Grandpa regards love as family. If this is the way to prove it, I don't think it's necessary. Ask the doctor to check it yourself. Even if you doubt his identity, you can't use this method to test Grandpa. Maybe he and Jiyusha colluded together. It's so easy to lie to us. The hospital report card is here. He is indeed allergic to carrots. No matter how alone you are, it's impossible to joke with your own life. Unexpectedly, I helped that couple of bitches. Let Grandpa believe that he is a zombie. Xie Wan, how is your body? Grandpa, I'm much better. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with your body. Your child has been sensible since childhood. I've been upset for so long, etc. I have something else to say to you too. What are you two still doing here? You have been married for so long too. How long do you plan to take? Let me hold my great-grandson or great-granddaughter. How long do you plan to take? Let me hold my great-grandson or great-granddaughter. Well, I think I'd better finish reading this question. You actually threw the hot potato to me. Grandfather, I have to discuss such an important matter with him. Aren't we discussing it now? Grandpa, I just returned to China. Pick up to the company. There are still many things that have not been handled properly. I think Wanwan is pregnant at this time. If you take a long leave, there's something wrong. Ha. I didn't tell you to give me a baby now. I'm not that old fogey who just wants kids. I just want to ask you two young people. Next plan. You are young people. This already scares me, an old man. It would be okay if one day I suddenly come back with a baby in my arms. This won't happen for a year. Okay, just 1 year. I'm waiting for your good news. Ha. Murder lurks. This may not be included in our contract. Just coaxing an old man. If we really have a child, wouldn't it be cute? Like you're done. Mr. Guo, these are all Xie Wan's files in the welfare home. It was still snowing. He fainted in the woods next to the orphanage. I brought him back. The time is right. Allergens and appearance are the same. Xie Wan is Jiang Gran. Why didn't you call the police when you picked up the child? I contacted the police, visited and asked all the families around, but none of them lost their children. We are quite remote here. Equipment is lagging behind again, so I can't find out who his parents are. Have you met yet? When I first came here, he said he didn't know anything. I asked him. The doctor said it was amnesia, but the other kids bullied him. And the most serious one, burning his skin with red-hot charcoal. I didn't expect that he would also encounter this, but fortunately, I was raised by my current age. Hey, this kid has finally come to the end of his hardships. You haven't graduated yet. You're done. It's been a strangely peaceful day today. Always feel like something is missing. It turns out that this stinky man went on a business trip to other provinces. I said, why do I feel like something is missing? Why am I happy here? I do not like him. We just agreed on the wedding, can't take it seriously. Who did you go to have lunch with today? We ate together with Xu Shuai. We had a great time chatting. What are we talking about? Let's talk. You ask me so many questions. Are you worried that I will cheat? There are so many more. You must take this bite from me. I want to eat. I think the ones you have eaten are sweeter. I want to eat it. I think the one you have eaten is sweeter. Then give it to you. He doesn't think I really want to eat cake, right? Simple. Oh. Just like you. Still cheating. Hey, wait a minute. Why are you waiting for me to be like this? What am I like? Stupid. You are stupid. You're an idiot. Sorry. I was wrong. It's so delicious. Where did you buy it? I ate them all. During the Chinese New Year, I ordered a big cake for my love. As a result, there wasn't enough cake to share. He said he didn't like eating cake, just his piece of cake. They were all given to the other children. Does this look good wearing this? Ladies and gentlemen, let me announce something. The company is hosting a dinner this week. Many celebrities will attend. The vice president thinks this is a good publicity opportunity, so we have to design a different, impressive fashion show. What's the plan this time? I think we can leave it to Xie Wan to design it. If you have any different opinions, you can put them forward. I have no opinion. Xie Wan's designs are very spiritual. It will definitely make everyone feel bright. Chen Fui thanks everyone for recognizing me. Who is sister-in-law looking for? How did you come? Such an important occasion. Shouldn't family members come? I always feel that this person has no good intentions. This fashion show is not a traditional umbilical cord show, but let us all wear the designed dresses. Come to show, didn't Xie Wan say it? The daughter of a couple loves to be confident. Every girl is a shining princess. You can wear gorgeous clothes. Ordinary girls also shining clothes. That's really good design. Yeah. How do you say that slogan? Beauty is not out of reach, so this time we just have to choose which set we like. Just go to the staff and register. I have never seen such a special fashion show before. Xie Wan really has some talent in her body. Isn't this similar to the one W designed a few years ago? This is too similar to the design of W, right? Could it be a reference? W's reference should be plagiarism, right? Without WS consent, just use so many elements without permission. Such a thing is also, will she appear in such an important show? I heard that this show is a big show of Eternal Group. Just show us this. Then the newly appointed vice president is not very capable. Hello everyone. I am the initiator of this banquet. Guo Shi, president of Hangyong Group. Just now when I was down there, already heard everyone. Controversy over this design work. I'm like everyone else. At the beginning of. I think the designer's style is very similar to W. But please look carefully. Our designers. Things designed are market-oriented. And W, his work is more like a piece of art. Nonsense. Can't I even see my students' designs? Unexpected. Plagiarism is coming to people's doorsteps. Yes, brother. A person must have a bottom line. As the saying goes, people want face, trees want bark. Xie Wan, I'm afraid it will be difficult for you to end today. These are top designers at home and abroad. W was brought out by him alone. That shouldn't be false. The designer of Hangyong Group plagiarized WS work. It's impossible for the movie-watching teacher to make mistakes sometimes. Really, my good teacher? Already old, you can still roar so loudly. Come and seek justice for me. Hello everyone, I am Xie Wan, a designer from Hangyong Group. Also W. I am Xie Wan, a designer from Hangyong Group. It's also W. How is it possible that he is W? W, there is no need to work as an employee in the company. Anyone can pretend to be W. It's just the money people earn from selling designs. All donated to charity. This is something ordinary people can compare with. You know Dad will fall ill later. I definitely wouldn't have donated it all at that time. Big brother, you have to give everyone an explanation for this matter. That's right, President Gu. It's hard for you to be partial today, right? Justice is in people's hearts. I knew these two people had no good intentions. Teacher Han. Long time no see. Do you still know me as a teacher? When you go to someone else's place to do design, why didn't you tell my old lady? Now it is W. I thought Xie Wan was unusual before. Mr. Gu has really good vision. I'm WS colleague. It's really glorious. How many things do you have that I don't know about? The following two messengers of justice. I am original with my own designs. Do you still want to ask for your own opinion? Any good thing can be captured by stories. It's not too early to fart. Don't worry, Mr. G. Ben has something to do today. Let's talk about it another day. Let us applaud designer Xie Wan. First meet. Designer W. But you can't let me meet him. Do it. I can explain it to you well. Is not fun. Do you know that when they slandered you just now? I actually want to kick them out. Actually, don't you think it's quite fun? Tomorrow we may have our own scandal. That's what his title says. The famous designer W is a vixen. Then he fascinated President Gu. This girl is quirky. Even if you lie to me, you can't seem to get angry. What if what they say is true? What does it mean? Are you still angry? If you are angry, then why didn't you let go of your hands after coming out of the banquet hall? So why hide your identity? In fact, the design of W. All done under the guidance of my teacher. But since my adoptive mother died of illness, I can no longer create good designs. Even the design draft that was finally handed over to the company. These are all scraps I used to create before I cut them. But I think your designs are better now than before. That is because this is all what you drew. Very pretty. Are you talking about me or her? You and she are both pretty. Thanks to you. You are the first person to praise me. The matching design is very famous in the design circle. I'm not the first person I like, right? In fact, my design during that time was very bad. I'm particularly afraid of disappointing people who like me. Publish it as W. But since I lost the halo of W, I got a lot of bad questions. Although you are not the first person to like W, but you are the first person to trust. What I like. What does it mean? Are you talking about things or people? My mother said misleading things like that. This dog man makes me think about all kinds of things. Husband. Dog man talks about me. How come? Husband, you are a good man. 3 things good men lied to me about. I haven't forgiven you yet. Then how can you forgive me? Mom, look at this. How can this be? Xie, this waste. How could he be a genius designer? If he had this ability, he's gone away a long time ago. Mom, look at this man. I didn't expect that he was a rich young man who came back from abroad. It seems that Xie is really rich. I don't know what Mr. Jiu sees in him. What should I do then? What if we did something to his father? He complained to Jiu. Then how could Mrs. Hu let us go? Jiu is so excellent. It's no use whatever he looks for. He was just playing. As long as we let Xie Wan sweep the floor, he will abandon Xie Wan without hesitation. Wow, Master Wanwan is so secretive. I thought W was an experienced old man. I didn't expect it would be troublesome to be so young. A role model. Thank you for your compliments. I still have a lot to learn. Then we work together. Hey, where did you go last night? The party is not over yet. You are no longer here. Originally I wanted to talk to you. I was hiding from someone last night. I didn't escape and was pinned in the corner. Huh? Respect to my uncle. Come out to me after washing the dishes. This is the office area. Do not make noise. Who let you in? I am a contract candidate recruited by your company. Whoever comes in, call me out. This is Mr. Wang. I had a good relationship with the previous president. You asked my wife to take my bride price. How can it disappear? What are you talking about? I don't even know who you are. Stop pretending. Your family took my bride price and pretended to be dead without replying to the news. I found this after seeing the news. Then go find the person who accepted your betrothal gift. What are you looking for me for? Then I don't care. I'm going to follow you today. Mr. Wang, this is the office area. Do not make noise. If you want to take away our employees, please communicate with our Mr. Jiu first. Do I need your permission to take my wife home? Ah. Take a good look. I am your dad. Yes. Ah. This is what it means to be my husband. Being scared away every day. What are you doing standing still? Come on. Hello, Mr. Jiu. Mr. Jiu, an employee of the public security city, helping to kill and kill again. Mr. Jiu, Director Wang. I made a partner with Gushi. This man has always been businesslike in the company. I guess I'll be fired this time. It was he who forced me to get married. It's just self-defense. You beat me like this just for self-defense. Hook away positive employees. It's him who ruined your noble son's image. You should turn him off. You are teaching me how to do things. Starting today, the company terminates all cooperation with Mr. Wang. Hey, Mr. GU, are you kidding me? Do you think I'm joking? You came to our company to cause trouble without my consent. I think cooperation is unnecessary. Mr. GU, I am a good friend of the business president. You can't do this to me. Then go find him. Why? Hey, it's obviously this woman who received the bride price. Still ignore me. Mr. GU, I was wrong. Don't stop your coughing, Mr. GU. Accounting staff. Mr. GU is so handsome. No, this is a legendary man. I would like to work in this company until I retire. Okay, let's continue working. Mr. GU, I don't think Xie Wan is the kind of person who cheats money. Do your job. Why are you so far away from me? After all, it's because I lost my partner. Probably angry. What do you want to eat? I asked you what you want to eat. Didn't you promise me? I still haven't forgiven you for lying to me. Then how can you forgive me? No special circumstances. From now on, you must have dinner with me every day after get off work. I know I'm good looking. But you can't deny me food, right? Didn't you call me to the office just now? I thought you were going to lecture me. Who is it? It's my wife. By the way, that old man said that to me. Aren't you angry? Nothing to be angry about. The gift money he gave you. I'm afraid it's not as much as the pocket money I gave you. I have absolute confidence. As long as I don't let go, it's mine. But, is it okay if you lose a partner because of me? That Vice President Wang cooperates with our company. Almost no profit. He is just a young man. President's friend. I just took this opportunity to kick him. If you say so, you should also thank me. I know you are such a decent person. How could you favor me? You are not that honest. This is the case today. Even when the company is profitable, I will also favor you. Tell me which book you have peeked at recently. Becoming so eloquent. Then can you, for the sake of me suddenly becoming so eloquent, don't domestic violence me. Arth. You heard it all. You are different from him. You are so good. If I hit you again, it's my problem. Then please treat me a little better in the future. May I? Wife. Bride, if you don't come out to me, have someone break down the door. You two smash it for me. Brother Wang, can you tell me something? Return this thing to me. Mr. Wang, didn't we agree? Are you going to find him? Look what you did to me. You're pretty good today. Give it back to me or I'll beat your balls to pieces. Didn't we say it before? I promise you, must do it. I will definitely give him into your hands. A week? No. 3 days, I promise. He must be yours. Then I'll give you 3 more days. You dare to play tricks. Otherwise you won't be able to eat and will be walking around. What the hell is this woman trying to do? Hey Xie Wan. Why haven't you called home recently? Have you had a lover and forgotten your mother? Jiang Lanhui, stop pretending to be a good person. I wish I would die outside. How could be? Xie Wan, I watched the news. You work at Hungyong Group. Why don't you say anything? Your sister Yang. I always wanted to work in a small company in Gushiming. See if you can make some arrangements. I'm not the boss. I am not qualified to admit people. You are a famous designer. Go and mention it to your boss. I don't believe he didn't agree. Oh, Miss Wan. I know we didn't have a good relationship before, but after all, we are all a family. Just help me. Family. When you sold me to that old man, didn't you remember that we are a family? He won't take the bait. How do we trick him out? Not urgent. Let's go find him together. Sister Xie Wan, I used to be ignorant. I respect you. I don't drink. It's okay to be sincere. Hey Xiaofang, this is drugging. Just leave the person to you, right? What a bullshit designer. Isn't it just the company that works for people? Why are you pretending to be noble? Wait until he truly becomes your woman. Are you still afraid that he will disobey? Dispose of people as you wish. We walked. It's his turn to have no use. Come here tonight. You have to listen to me. Who is this? What to hire after get off work? What call to make? Oh, Mr. GU, what's wrong with you? Auntie, listen to my explanation. This is my wife, your wife. Not divorced yet. Miss my wife. You trust me so much. What will you do if I don't come to save you? Mr. Wang, Mr. Wang, Mr. Wang. Please wait a moment. I'll call right away. Hello Jiang Nanhui. I thought he just wanted to get me drunk. I didn't expect that mother and daughter to be so insidious. If you can't beat him, give him medicine. I'm waiting to see how I deal with you. Oops. Why are you so fierce this morning? You changed my clothes. I even gave you a bath. You stinky gangster, Chen Jiwei. You are not that. That's so dirty. You must take a shower before going to bed. Then you can sleep on the bed by yourself. Wouldn't it be okay to put me on the floor and on the sofa? I think the bed is more comfortable. Then you actually saw everything. I will be responsible for you. But what will you do if you close that scar? Ah, boiling water is hot. Oh, be careful next time. Doesn't look like it. So where did this scar come from? Thank you, designer. I seem to have seen Mr. GU this morning. What happened? Mr. GU seems to have a bad waist today. What do designers think now? Do you also think that Mr. GU is very powerful? Hey, what are you talking about? It's not like that. Hey, let me tell you what happened. You are not his wife. How do you know he's not great? Oh, yes. I'll buy you some new coffee. Mom. Do we really want this? At the critical moment, Master GU rescued Xie Wa. Master GU doesn't want anyone, just a bride price. So we have to start with Xie Yongnian. Mom, this is murder. We can't get the money. Wang Feng makes our lives worse than death. Hello. Miss Xie, your father just became ill. Now being rescued. What? I'll be there right away. I'll drive you to you later. Walk. How is the doctor? The patient is out of danger. So what exactly is he? What's going on? During the re-examination round in the early morning, it was discovered that the patient was not breathing. How so? Isn't it almost recovered? Are you ready for surgery? We are also surprised. No abnormalities were found in his body. We can only wait until he wakes up and then ask about the situation. How so? If Dad is gone, there's no point in doing all this now. No, it's okay. All you need to do now is take a good rest, okay? I'll accompany you. Dad, are you okay? Slower. I thought I almost wouldn't see you again. What happened? This is all the work of Lan Qianhui and her daughter. You, go to hell. You can get the insurance money when you die. You. I didn't expect this mother and daughter to be so vicious. It's okay to do it to me. He actually attacked you. What? Dad, don't worry, I'm fine. He was the one who saved my uncle. This is your boyfriend. Uncle, I am an adult. Absolutely. You are married. I'm sorry, Dad, I don't know what to tell you about this. Is it good news or bad news for you? After all, you're going to have surgery, so I didn't dare to tell you. It must be a good thing. My daughter has found her beloved. It's not too late for me to be happy. Ha ha ha. Why? Who is it? I. Jiangnan Club, have you done anything bad? I'm so scared when I see the police. Who is afraid? You bring the police to my house. Who knows why you are so crazy? Ms. Jiang, please come with us. Why? You mother and daughter entered the hospital early last night, suspected of murder. Please cooperate with our investigation. Did the surveillance capture it? Did the person involved see it? You are slandering. The person involved is hearing your voice. And there are your Anran fingerprints on the pillow at the scene. Oops. Read it after you finish writing it. Mom, what do you want from me? We can't sit still and wait for death. Xie Wan must be kicked out of home, but there is no way. Grandpa thought he was Jiang. Ran likes him very much. In fact, it doesn't matter whether it's Jiang Ran or not. The old man just needs someone in exchange. To reduce one's own feelings of guilt. Live your life with good intentions and peace of mind. Do you want to be beaten? I give you one last chance. Look, you've been married for so long. Jiyusha, did he ever buy you a car or a house? He only gave you 1 million. It would be different if it were me. If you help me now and wait for my inheritance, I will directly give you shares in the company. What about this lazy man? What does fighting for inheritance have to do with me? Ha ha, you've been doing this for a long time and you don't even know. Grandpa said, who can find and take good care of Jiangran? Whoever gets more inheritance. Otherwise, why do you think Jiyusha would find him? Is it really for that worthless love? Stop being funny. He is a businessman. What comes first must be profit. Come with me, I can give you more, if you don't let go. I'll take off your head. What did he tell you? Studying and taking exams are so tight. Well, he wants to join forces with me. Is the story really as intended? Not to make Grandpa happy, it's also because I inherited more inheritance. Just found me. That story after receiving the inheritance. Let's end our marriage. Why do I feel heartache? Eat more. Grandpa, I brought someone home today. This is Grandpa. His name is Tang Yu. Why do I think this person looks familiar? Of course, Grandpa. You can also call him Jiang Gran. Uncle. What happened last time when I impersonated Jiang Gran early? Haven't you made it a long memory yet? Grandpa, I know I was wrong, but he is really Jiang Gran. So you mean this bowl is fake? What is this fake? Why do you think I'm fake? Haha, I knew you would say that. I suddenly remembered. The real Jiang Gran, he has a piece of plum on him, flower birthmark shape, and he happened to have it. What about you? Do you remember where the birthmark is? You could say I remembered it. I never mentioned the birthmark at all. Jiyusha, you can't tell him the answer. Ha ha ha, no one would even forget where their birthmark is, right? In your case. My birthmark is also on my lower back. How does this girl know? Is it such a coincidence? My birthmark is also on my lower back. Since Jiang Wan also has a birthmark on her body, then let's compare whose one is more real. Can't. Why are you so anxious to refuse? Do you know the location of the birthmark? But there is no plum blossom birthmark on my body. The prince lifted up his clothes for everyone to see. Yes. It's this birthmark. How could she? Xie Wan, it's time for you to show it to everyone. She is my wife. How could you let people look at it casually? Elder brother, don't you remember me? I don't remember that my father had a daughter. I know. After all these years, you have no feelings for me anymore. I don't want to come back and disturb your lives either. It's just that I heard from my second brother that someone is pretending to be me. That's why I want to come back and expose the liar's true face. Like. Is there any reason why you can't show your birthmark? Who is that person? Why do you have the same birthmark as me? Am I really from Jiangxi? It doesn't matter. Accept me from now on. No one will know about that scar. I won't let anyone check your body. If that's the case, our deal failed. Because of a small scar, we fell short. Aren't you angry? Have I ever been angry with you? It's too late for me to hurt you. Jiyusha likes me, right? I also have plum blossom tires. Have fun. I was just burned when I was in the orphanage. I can't see the plum blossom shape now, only a small scar remains. Not ugly. You have always been beautiful. She's just a scar. Don't blame yourself, okay? Who allows you to be different from us? There are red flowers on the body. If adults like your red flowers, what if I adopt you first? What does it have to do with you? Son, call everyone over to talk about delivering medicine. What exactly is it? Don't worry, Mom. I think just having a plum blossom birthmark is not enough. I also found an important witness. This mother and son are quite good at singing together. Sorry to keep everyone waiting for so long. He is the director of the welfare home. He is the one who can best identify who the real Xinjiang people are. Dean, you came at the right time. I have a photo here. Look who this is. Why are the photos of my childhood in his place? Has he met the dean? Aren't the people in this photo sitting here? He's grown so big. How beautiful is it? Dean, are you kidding me again? I heard that Xie Wan is also from your welfare home. Do you have any photos of him as a child? Of course there is. This is him. Show off. You little brat looks nothing like our Jiang Ran. Could it be that I need plastic surgery to grow up? Dean, isn't the person you are referring to Tang Yu? You are all adopted by me. Can I still admit the wrong person? Oops. So the two of them are in the same Fuliyuan. Then Xie Wan replaced Zhong Ran. Thank you Wan. Thank you Wan. I didn't expect you to be so scheming. Do you have anything else to explain? Humph, I'll give you a chance and won't cooperate. You asked for it. Dean. You know best whether he is fake or not. Of course he is real. He is Jiang Ran. It seems that the Dean has colluded with the deliberate. I don't think you can believe everything the Dean says. I'm not sure what kind of benefit he received. You're too stubborn to be a duck. Brother, why are you still protecting him now? There is no definite evidence now. This isn't even called evidence. I look at you. I'm afraid Grandpa will blame you, right? Everyone knows whether it's a birthmark or a tattoo. What if I get confused and change to Tai Xiang? I made a mistake. I am willing to be punished. But if Xie Wan is subjected to such unwarranted grievances, absolutely not you. Hey, ambulance, ambulance. I made my grandfather go to the hospital twice because of his anger. You still have the nerve to let Xie Wan stay at the GU family? I may not be the cause of the matter. Let's wait for the doctor's diagnosis first, shall we? Brother, if I were you, I kicked Xie Wan out of the house. When can I talk to you? Just wait. You won't be proud for long. Hey, they're leaving. Where are you going? Go home. Is it possible that I have to wait here for an old man to wake up? What a boring walk-in, Mom. Patient, please tell me a story. May I ask who Guoku is? Feel sorry. Patients tell stories. How are you satisfied? Well done. Wait until we drive Xie Wang away. You'll get the money. And don't forget my shares. Don't worry, you will be indispensable. Then thank you. Oops. Grandpa, why don't you stay in the hospital for a while? Don't want to stay anymore. It's so boring. Xie Wan, why are you coming back? Do you want to stay at our house to eat and drink? I brought them back. Why do you have an opinion? How could it be that it was just Xie Wan who lied to us? There's a liar at home. Who knows if one day they will steal our things? If you have a heart, everyone will be dirty. All right. I hope I can see this at home. He is independent and motivated. Ability is also good. Aren't you some kind of natural designer? Grandpa, why are you still speaking for him? How to talk then? He married Jiyusha. Even if it's not Jiang Ran, not some rich lady. Then you are the wife of our GU family. You can't just throw them out. Okay, I'm tired too. You two help me back to my room to rest. Okay, Grandpa, let's go. How could Mom do this? Grandpa actually didn't kick them out of the house. Looks like I need to push harder. Brother and sister-in-law, long time no see. How are you living abroad? It would be great if I hadn't heard that Dad was ill. We won't return home overnight. Where is my son Jiyusha? Stop talking. Dad is sick this time. It was because Jiyusha was angry. What happened? Let's go home first. I'll tell you slowly. Mom and Dad, why didn't you say anything when you came? You stinky boy, we have to report to you when we get home. This is the woman Sun Cheong was talking about, Auntie. Mom doesn't seem to like me very much. Hello Uncle and Aunt. Oh, you are Jiang Ran, right? You look as well behaved as you did when you were a child. No wonder our master GU has been hanging around you. Aunt. My brother is married. My sister will be unhappy if you make fun of her like this. Can I divorce again after getting married? That's right. Who doesn't want to choose a good one? A good marriage. Just don't want to divorce. You. Okay. Go and eat. Won't you say hello to me? That tile is very hard, right? Either you or not. Let's cooperate and leave my aunt's house now. I'll share some of the reward with you. Don't be too happy too early. It's still unclear who will leave and who will stay. You have indeed changed a lot compared to before. I heard that I also learned Sonder. Why are you afraid of being bullied by me? As long as you know, this is me, neither light nor heavy, better not mess with me, otherwise you will be the one who gets hurt. You saw it too. What is the attitude of Jiyusha's parents towards you? Now the whole family is probably only Jiyusha. I think you are still a real person, right? See those white roses in the garden? That's a story from my childhood. Planted for Zhongluan. Such a romantic man. What did I give you? That pitiful 1 million. You and I both grew up in the same orphanage. How dare you use such an arrogant tone? Talk to me. He just thinks that you are somewhat similar to Zhongran. Just keep it until the end. You are just a substitute. Mr. Gu's housekeeper was found. But he refused to say anything. Yeah, I guess he was bribed. Use your own methods to make him speak. Mr. Giyu, I was deliberately threatened. I really can't say anything. You can go find Miss Jiang Rant's nanny. He should know better. I didn't tell the deliberate nanny whereabouts. Isn't Jiang Rant's nanny already missing long ago? Ah, I know where he is. Oh, stop being such a scoundrel. Oh, I said it all. Don't be a bastard, sister. If you do this again, I will domestic violence you. Mom, you are an old man. Like this now, why don't we give him a hand? So that he would not suffer from the pain. The medicinal properties of caterpillars conflict with each other. If you eat it, you will die. Let's work with a lawyer to do some work on the will. Then the entire GU family belongs to us, right? Who will be my smart son? Snort. Then tell me. Who bullied you? I just saw that white rose in the garden. Not very pleasing to the eye. So what do you like if you don't like white roses? Red rose. Doesn't that mean he realizes that I'm jealous? But don't worry, what I promised will be done well. I think our current relationship. Do we still need to talk about the contract? What does it mean? Wan. If this thing succeeds, how about we don't want a divorce? Even if you get the GU family's property, won't you get divorced? The GU family's property is nothing to me. I only want you. I'll call you a stinky hooligan. Ah, this is my favorite flower. What are you doing? Your hand. That's not okay. Please give way, miss. You cannot. You can't. This is my favorite flower. Not allowed. I don't care. This man really doesn't like me because of my words. I pulled out all the white roses. Oops. It's different when you become famous. People who don't come to the company every 3 days. Is it really your own business? My dad just had surgery, need someone to take care of, and all my work tasks have been completed. Why can't I take leave? Besides, it's not your salary that's being deducted. Don't stay in this weird mood. Be careful. I tell Mr. GU that there is something wrong with your work attitude. Find me. Mr. GU. Which matchmaker is this flower trying to please? To please this matchmaker. Wow. Oops. Who is so discerning about our family? Wan. Xie Wan blames you. I'm fired now. Why do you blame me? You don't have enough ability to do things yourself. Get in through connections. Isn't it normal for him to be fired after being found out by Mr. GU? You must be the one who asked Mr. GU to do this. What are you doing? This is the sales department. Who is allowed to act wild here? Xie Wan, you wouldn't think that you climbed into Mr. Gu's bed. Just received a bouquet of roses. Do whatever you want. This is what it looks like. No wonder Mr. GU came to see Mr. GU. Little girl movie. There are two faces. Mrs. GU said. You and he won't go home for dinner tonight. Mr. GU has other arrangements. Also affectionate. You still use your position to bully employees. You are fired. Why did I just say a few harsh words? Why are you the only one making the president's wife unhappy? Not satisfied. Why are there so many people in the restaurant today? Are there any activities? I purposely don't get paid. So many people. Sit down. Although the gift money I gave you has not been used. But I feel more sincere when I hand it to you personally. Wan, I love you. Marry me. Oh. Oh my God. Just finished eating. The news spread so fast. Now everyone knows that we are husband and wife, let alone divorce Mrs. GU. You deliberately. You enter the public late night as Mrs. GU. My parents wanted to influence public opinion. They won't let us get divorced. And during this period, my mother changed everyone's bad impression of you and drive that fake Jiang person out of the GU family. Then your mother is probably here. How old are these people? It's so disturbing. This brat. It's clear that he wants to go against us. Someone call me the eldest young master. Why is uncle so angry? Brother, have you been angry again? How did you come? Didn't I ask you to take care of grandpa? I'm just going to deliver medicine to grandpa. I met my sister-in-law on the road. Wouldn't you ask your sister-in-law to help deliver it? I changed all the medicines. If this old man dies of illness, no one knew it was the medicine. Even if someone suspects, I can also put the blame on Xie Wan. Snort. Parents. I know what you want to say. But now I only love her. Then what do you want Jiang Gran to do? Xie Wan is Jiang Gran, haha. Brother, have you been brainwashed by Xie Wan? It doesn't matter. I have a witness. I have my head buried in both the housekeeper and the dean. How can there be witnesses after it's expired? It must have been fake somewhere. Bring people in. Brother, where did you find this disabled person? This is the nanny who took care of Jiang Ran back then. I don't think anyone knows what a birthmark looks like better than him. Is it related to the disappearance that year? Auntie you. How did you become like this? Come on, check it out first. Who are you leaving that little time for? Are you afraid of being exposed? If you are familiar with birthmarks, you should be able to tell the authenticity at a glance. Fake, you are not a bitch. Fake, you are not Jiang Ran. Hey, you disabled person says who is fake. I have taken care of Miss Jiang Ran day and night for several years. The edges of the plum blossoms on her body are smudged, although your plum blossom shape looks like, but the surrounding edge lines are clear. It looks stable at first glance. What did you say? I think you are just old and confused. You are definitely not Miss Jenon. Miss Jenon is always kind to people. He wouldn't scold me like that. Okay, let's talk about what happened back then. I don't even know what's going on. You disappeared for so many years. Then. Miss Jiang Ran, what do you want to eat tonight? What are those fragments? I am Jiang Ran. The surveillance camera at the entrance of Gu's house was deliberately damaged. I was also fired because I failed to protect the young lady. As for my legs, it was your mother, Sun Cheong, who beat you to death. My mother. Everything was planned by Sun Cheong. He was afraid that Jiang Ran would get an extra share of the inheritance. Try every means to get rid of Jiang Ran. I discovered their conspiracy. They broke my legs. And they used my family to threaten me. Now my home is gone. I have nothing to fear anymore. I think this is the case. Let Grandpa decide. Oops, oh no. The old man is dying soon. Dad. Farewell. Why cry? Should go now. Rescue instead of mourning. I hope the will is ready. Just let Dad go in peace. What to say? Dad can definitely be saved. Are you starting to think about your will now? Your grandfather is in trouble again at this time. Something fishy. This medicine is not Grandpa's. Huh, why is my sister-in-law going to deliver medicine to Grandpa tonight? Something went wrong. Could it be that you switched the package? Want to frame me? The whole process from the corridor to the bedroom is monitored. Can you see if I have any motivation for changing the dressing? The most important thing now, shouldn't Grandpa be sent to the hospital? Who cares about people? Who cares about money? It's obvious. He said it so grandly. If you have the ability, don't take a penny from it. Brother, if you want to fulfill your filial piety so much, you can go down and stay with Grandpa. I can't act anymore. They're all using the GU family's property, right? Grandpa, let's stop acting. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Don't join forces with Gushi to play this show. I really don't know who is the human-faced beast with a heart. Dad. Don't say that. We are also concerned about you. Stop being so hypocritical. So you changed my medicine. If Jiyusha hadn't had the foresight, this dad was killed by you a long time ago. Dad, when did you collude with Jiyusha? After Grandpa woke up in the intensive care unit. Leave me alone without calling you. Even Xie Wan knows. It turns out. I really don't have a trustee. I will make another will. My heirs can only be Jiyusha and Xie Wan. You two, mother and son, don't even think about getting a penny. Dad. I have been with the GU family for so many years. There is hard work without credit. You can't do this to us. Grandpa Mimi, I am your grandson. You can't do this. Yes. My grandson wants to kill me. This account needs to be carefully calculated. It's you who surrendered yourself to the police station. Or should I send someone to take you there? Ha ha ha. Jiang Ran welcomes you home. Grandfather. This time I will never leave again. You two need to have a wedding as soon as possible. Promise me something. Don't forget, I want to see my lovely great-grandson next year. You agreed. Yes. I know this. You know now. No matter you are Jiang Gran or Xie Wan, I will always love you. I love you too.